this region desperately are seeking for and desperately are needed.
What are your priorities?
So our priority number one is to make sure that we are able to stop the loot that is happening at the 𝒂𝒂𝒏 area council. Everyone in this region understands and appreciates that 𝒂𝒂𝒏 area council earns far more than the revenue that they claim to be earning. So what is happening to the rest? That is the big question that we have to find the answers for the people. That is number one. They all want to know what is happening to their taxes, licenses and rates. They know they are paying, but they are not seeing anything in return. And we can provide that. We believe that there is a black hole at the 𝒂𝒂𝒏 area council where our funds are disappearing into. And when I get into office, we will seal that hole and we will make sure no revenue disappears at that council from henceforth.
How do you seek to
you talk about transparency and accountability. How will you ensure that once you are elected into office?
So firstly, we want to make sure that we do a proper inventory of all revenue sources of the council. And also we open the council to public scrutiny, media scrutiny, and the public can be invited at all times, and whenever they request it, we are available to provide them our information, whatever information we hold in the council. It is important that the council is transparent. For the last many years that this council existed in this region, one of the things that everyone had encountered or had experienced is that of lack of transparency. That if you walk on the streets and ask people about their council, as to what is the total revenue of the council for last year, nobody will be able to tell you. That's because the council is not transparent enough. So we cannot develop a society when we do not even know how much that society earns or how much that council earns. We've got to be transparent and accountable to the people. We've got to make sure that we open ourselves to the people so that they know exactly what is happening at their council. At the end of the day, we are only representatives. We are going to be representatives of the people. It is not our homes, it is not our properties that we can claim personal or any entitlement over. They belong to the people. We are their trustees. We are meant to tell them. If we cannot tell them what is happening with their own resources, can you imagine what we are telling ourselves? We are fooling ourselves that we own or we have the ownership over those properties or those revenues when it is not ours. So transparency is number one, especially at this current time when we are led by a government that is so corrupt that the whole world understands and appreciates that we have a government that is corrupt. We are going to be the beacon of light in this dark cloud that is overshadowing our nation. And that's what we stand for. Thank you all.
Mr. 𝒂𝒂𝒏, are you optimistic of winning this forthcoming chairmanship election? Put it into consideration. In the region here, we have a lot of candidates that are also vying for that seat.
There's an English saying that the more the merrier. But at the end of the day, we will be victorious. 100 and maybe 1,000,000% sure.
Yeah, Mr. Dabo, manikol bela mo ikan na sa sante ni ata ofiso kono. Sungaro kono pas pagado daka ka fu fasina taba. Sungaro na fula masakinda pulos ko po e kila matro kono.